Hello again, my wonderful students. This is again James Kelly Davis. I'm going to tell you about this semester and everything, not everything, but all the major assignments that you're going to be asked to do. Let's look at modules. Then we're going to do here, start here, introduction to assignments right there at the top of step 1. Now, instead of your usual class where you have 4 or 5 different assignments, including the final, this is one big assignment which includes the final within it. I am going to have this video in this section, which obviously you must have clicked on if you'd seen this already. Basically, each individual Canvas assignment is a part of a larger whole. Your goal is to do a research project on a tech topic and spend the semester with delving as deeply as you can into that tech topic. You may decide to create a persuasive project where you're trying to get someone to do something or believe something. You may decide to do an informative project. That's totally fine. Your tech project idea is up to you, and that's where we're going to start. So this one project, which is broken into 5 project steps, you're going to explore a topic meaningful to you. You're going to propose it, research it, craft a written script. You're going to produce a multimedia presentation in one of the following presentation formats. And of course we have a course final, which is a critique of other students' work and a reflection on your own finished product, which will be in one of the following forms: a video essay, or an audio or video podcast, or a presentation with recorded audio narration, like a PowerPoint, Google Slide, Canva, etc. The project steps are as follows. The first one is pretty self-explanatory. Pick your topic and propose your project. Is a chance for you to really get into some ideas before you really start writing. So I will give you feedback on this, as I will with all the assignments. Make sure and follow the directions. Now, what are some options for this tech project? Well, I have a few ideas here, but of course you will probably come up with something even better, which is enthralling to me and very interesting. Parasocial relationships, online anonymity, how to craft an effective online persona, AI-powered healthcare, sustainable data centers, online gaming, AI therapists, robots and drones in warfare. So you get the idea. It's a whole bunch of different ideas. As long as it's tech-oriented, it is fair game. This gives you a lot of freedom. But you can choose your own. If you don't want to do one of mine, that's totally fine. Step 2, research and copious notes. Copious means plenty, or a whole lot of, or tons and tons of, or something along those lines. Because you're doing your research right after you do your proposal, it just necessarily follows that you'll want to take notes with your research. And what better way to do that than in a prepared template, which I made for you, which you will see once you go into the step 2 assignment. Also, I want to make sure that you narrow down your topic so that you can go deep on your topic. If you have between 8 minutes and 15 minutes to show something, what would you do? It seems like an insurmountable task. But this kind of narrow and deep focus allows us to keep from just generally, broadly, and shallowly talking about the topic, but instead really focusing on one part of it or a very narrow part of it, so you can go deep dive into the ideas of the piece or the circumstances of the idea. Okay, probably need to switch to light mode here. You are going to use 3 types of sources, but a minimum of 6 total sources. You will You will need to use at least one peer-reviewed journal or policy report. This can be found in the NWAC library databases. You'll also need a real-world source, which includes either a personal interview or extensive notes from firsthand observation. So this is real-world stuff, not published anywhere, just in an interview or something that you found out about and took notes on. Then third is credible, and that means you need to go to a source that has some meaning still in it, just that the source itself is meaningful and credible. That means that we would trust it. Step 3 is to write an investigative script. You take all the research you've done and you investigate the topic more deeply, and you write a script to develop the idea so that you have really something meaningful to say, and so that you don't just get lost in just shallow, empty, generalized ideas, but instead something meaningful to you personally. Step 4 is to create and publish your multimedia project for both your professor and the whole class to view. So that's near the end of the project, and this this video essay, or the audio video podcast, or the video presentation / narrative slideshow is a chance for you to choose your own path. So when you're making this multimedia presentation, I want you to choose the one that's most interesting to you. Not necessarily the easiest, not necessarily the most challenging, but something that you think makes sense for you. Step 5, the class final, is a chance for you, once you've posted your project online in the discussion section for the other students to give you feedback on, you will also watch 2 presentations yourself, give them feedback, and then you give a reflection on your own work. That's 5.5. Now, these are down here are helpful how-to videos, which will show you some really smart ways to improve your video, to make your video work, even ways to make sure and record using a natural sounding voice, that sort of thing. Now, of course, you can look for all kinds of videos or other instructional options for you to keep up with this assignment, for you to be on top of it, for you to understand. Just watch any video that makes sense to you and use that to your best advantage. Okay, thank you.